For the past 70 days, I haven't really got on here and said much because anything that I've wanted to say has already been said. But I do want to just take this moment to remind you guys that the plight of the Palestinian people is the spearhead for dismantling global oppression. When we look at things like the fact that the illegal occupation of Israel, one of their top exports is diamonds, but there are no diamond mines in Israel. But then we look at Congo. Congo is the fourth largest producer of diamonds in the world. So is it a coincidence that they are being exploited to the max right now? It is not. When we look at the fact that the IDF trains American police officers in their brutal tactics and the ways in which they over-police and abuse black and brown communities, it is not like some random occurrence of events. You feel me? When we walk through the cities in which we live and we see homeless people all over the place, right? And then we hear stats like the amount of homelessness has increased by 17% within the last year. And then we look at how much money America has sent over to Israel to continue their ongoing genocide. When we look at the fact that America has just increased their military budget by $800 billion within the last week. And then we think about all the people who are starving, dying of exposure to the elements in America, we need to realize that in order to prop up these genocidal regimes, America is taking the food from out of our mouths, taking the homes from above our heads, and letting us rot so they can then take that same money and then go take away those same rights and liberties from people overseas. Once the average day American like me or you begins to realize that we are closer to being that person sleeping on the streets, that we are closer to being beat and murdered by the police, that we are closer to filling up a prison than we are to being a part of the 1% of people who actually has the power to change any of this, then we'll actually begin to make strides towards real liberation. Once we realize that this government has more incentive to drop a bomb on your home like a Palestinian than they have to actually give you a home, then we will actually begin to make strides towards real liberation. Once we realize that they would rather shoot you in the streets than give you health care, then we will actually begin to make strides towards real liberation. I know a lot of people feel like it could not be me or it could not be you because, you know, we live in our little bubbles, we work our jobs and we do this. But all it takes is one slip up. And the next thing you know, you are just another casualty of the capitalist system. And they will not care and they will not come to help you. And the only way that we can help each other is if we work together. So working class solidarity, free Palestine, let's get into it.